Drop the brace.
Hey guys, Mike here from FullHouseRS, and welcome to part 12 of my Road to Max Cape series. At the moment I am just going on a quick farm run with my friend Terrence over here. That's what we call this avatar from our clan. And he is helping me get a little bit extra experience out of these trees. These are just apple tree or orange trees. They don't give that much extra experience, but you know what? If you do them every day, they eventually add up, and why I'm meaning to give to them. But I am doing yew trees as well, so it's a decent little amount of experience from that. I don't know why I came here first. I think it was because I went to also get my sand from Bert down in Yanil. But I am just doing this quick farm run, and I decided I would go ahead and start recording for this, because this week has been a kind of slow week. It started out when I got kind of sick earlier in the weekend, so I wasn't able to do much then, and then later on towards the week, I just got sit down and started doing some AFK stuff. Like, I got some rune crafting up a little bit, and a few other things. I got a little bit of smithing done, not very much. But what I'm trying to start focusing on at the moment is getting a little extra money so I can get some buyables out of the way, such as smithing, crafting, and herb lore. Even though, yeah, everybody keeps saying that I should do warbands for herb lore, and that's completely true. If I was super efficient, I would be doing warbands every single day. But the truth is, I just really hate warbands so much that I'm not even going to attempt to do them. I may attempt to do them later in the 90s, but for now, getting to 90 herb lore isn't going to be that bad, considering I do need all of the extremes for overloads eventually anyway, so I might as well make them now. And you can never have too many, because eventually you will go through them if you keep playing, so I might as well get them now. But yes, it has been a quiet week, as I said it would kind of be. I went really hard last month, and so this month was just going to be the quieter month, where I just do whatever I feel like doing, and relaxing and all sorts. But I've also been DGing quite a bit. We're getting Jiggy to 120, so he needed a group to go with him, and I'm of course in that group. And it's pretty fun when you do it with friends, and it's really quick when you have a decent team, when you can get 10-12 minute floors every time. It's pretty quick. No matter, you could get that odd floor where somebody messes up and it takes like 15 minutes, but even 15 minutes is pretty good experience compared to like if you were doing it with randoms or something. So I plan to have that as 90 probably tomorrow, because we're going to be going pretty hard tomorrow. And I probably will be my next 99, to be honest, because if we're going to be getting him to 120, that will get me well beyond 99, probably around 105 if my calculations are correct, but I didn't really try those calculations too much. I just like threw them up quickly in my head. So if anybody was wanting another 99 to be my 99 to trim this cape, that would probably, if that's not your favorite, too bad, it's probably going to be it. Either that or HP if I do a lot of Slayer and bossing, or just Frost or anything, because HP is starting to go up way faster than I anticipated. I didn't think that I'd be doing this much killing, but I guess I'm a murderer. That's what happens when you murder. You get experience. And speaking of combat experience, I did get a little bit of range done, and that was mainly just to get charms for summoning, because I'm a little bit off. I'm more like 1,000 crimsons off from 90 summoning, and that can really only be done through combat, so I'm going to be getting a lot of extra from that. But one of the milestones I do have this week, I have two of them this week, because last time I was pretty close to this, but I was able to get 2,300 total. It was probably really early in the month. I can't remember the exact day, but I got it pretty early. As for what else I've been doing, I also got 90 Slayer, and that was a pretty easy thing to do. I was just doing my daily tasks of Abyssal Demons and Jadinkos, mutated Jadinkos. Hopefully I can get 91 soon, so I can actually do the males, because the guards are okay, but they could be way better if I was to be able to do the males. Now, not to get me wrong, the guards have been pretty generous to me, considering they've given me like 4 Triskelion keys or something. Now, a big thing that I said this month would be doing quests, and to be honest, I haven't actually got far into that. I did get a couple of quests done, as well as a couple of task sets done, even not elites, but medium and hard. But I did get a couple quests done. I think I got Troll Stronghold and Edgar's Ruse. I definitely got those done so I could get to God War's dungeon easier, so I don't have to run all the way there, because that was getting, I don't know why I'm going this way, but that was getting annoying real fast, so I'm glad I got that done. And there was one other quest that I did, can't remember, it may have been just a small quest to lead up to one of those two, but either way, I've only done like 3 or 4 quests, and they haven't been very big ones. The next quest on my to-do list is actually Fairy Tale Part 3 for 2 reasons. One, of course, for the easier fairy ring, so I don't have to bring anything with me. And 2 is the unlimited water can, because watering all these trees with actual water cans is just starting to get annoying. And I would rather have infinite water supply. And I didn't mean to give it to that guy. After that, my main quests that I'm wanting to focus on are all the ones for Mauritania Hard, so I can get the double runes from Barrows. My next big quest goal after that would probably be Desert Treasure, and that would be because there's a lot of things that open up when I do Desert Treasure, or things that have to be done in order to do Desert Treasure. One would be Recipe for Disaster, which I definitely want to get finished. No real reason, I suppose, because it's not that great of rewards from that. But it does unlock some other things for quests that I need to do later on. And another reason I want to get Desert Treasure done is it's for Varrock Hard, and that will give me more daily battle staffs that I can buy, since that's what I'm using to do crafting, since crafting is very expensive at the moment. For fire battle staffs, it's around 16 GP per XP, but for green dragon leather, the next pretty much, I guess, what you would go to for crafting if you didn't go to urns, and that is about 30 GP per XP, so it is pretty expensive. Now, I am also using a lot of bonus experience and lamps and all sorts of stuff on crafting, like my jack of trades and everything, so I'm not completely, oh, that's not finished. So I'm not completely going just off GP per XP, and not to mention every time that I cap at the Citadel, if the loom is open, I can get like 300, 400k experience, so that saves me like 6 mil every time I do it. So I am not really worried about crafting as much. It will eventually be expensive if I want to really grind out some stuff, but not so bad, and that's kind of why I want to get those extra battle staves every day, because the more I can buy from that, the more I save, since if you buy them from the GE, you're probably going to have to go up to 8k each instead of the 7k each they're in the store. But that being said, even though this is a relatively relaxed month, I haven't done quite so bad in the past few weeks. I've gotten, 20 levels, so that's pretty good for, it's almost averaging a level a day. It's averaging a little bit over, but still, it's not that terrible. There's been a lot of things, though, that actually have helped in that, is that there's so much bonus experience going on right now because of the Festive Aura, and then we have the World event now, which is going to do wonder for my construction, because that just, it may be a little small amount every day, around 45k, but that will add up. After it's all said and done, I should have like 1.2 mil extra con experience, which I guess isn't much in the long term, but any little bit helps in a buyable, in my opinion, because even though I could easily make the money for it, I don't know why I don't like doing that. I know it's more efficient, but it just kind of bugs me that way. But yeah, that's about enough of me rambling about all I can really think of that I've accomplished so far. I probably am going to save a bank check until the end of the month, because I just did one in my last video, but it's going to be an entire month since I did that one, and my bank has changed quite a bit. A lot of things have been added, a lot of things have been subtracted, and I probably have broke 500 mil. I'm pretty sure I have. So in the next part of the series, I'm probably going to do a end of the year bank check, since it's the last month of the year. So until that video, though, thanks for watching, guys. This is Mike from FullHouseRS, and I will see you in my next video.